Anyhow, we're back.
We're back,
Same
man.
as
Back, man. Yeah, aye, we're back, people.
Yeah, large of
Come on
everyone
now.
inside, man. Yeah, we've got a
Literally.
good guest today, special guest. Yeah, shout out the Vampire Management, but most of all, shout out Young LJ. Yeah, he's
it,
come
man.
to check us, having a kick it,
Come on, man.
share some opinions, share some stories. You get what I'm saying? Shout out, man. Yeah, let's go, man. Let's go. But how you doing, man? You good?
Yeah, man. Yeah. Not too bad. We're there.
Yeah, man. Nice one. So Young LJ, man. Where did it all start, man? Music-wise.
It all started in church, really and truly.
All started in church.
Singing, being able to learn how to sing different parts. I'd mess around with singing soprano, alto, tenor. At the time, I couldn't do bass because my voice hadn't dropped or my balls hadn't dropped yet. So it was a thing of where I just experiment with different things. I used to sing with 2 girls in church as well, so it was more of a pusher of wanting me to start writing my own. But that's where it all started.
Do you come from like a musical family?
Yeah, I say so. My mum's been singing for years. My dad, he's also been singing. He was singing in a quartet as well at a certain point. So I get that aspect of that singing voice from him. My mum also, she's been able to sing in front of like bigger people. Princess Diana, she got to sing in front of as well one time.
Fucking hell, man.
She was a lead singer for one of the choirs that was doing a rendition for her as well. So yeah, definitely a family background.
R.I.P. and Princess Diana as well.
Yeah, not true say.
Shout out to her.
True say.
What kind of stuff was played around the yard then when you were young?
A lot of classical music.
Yeah.
I
be
wouldn't
honest.
have expected that still.
It was a very strange one for me because of the fact that I couldn't play any instruments at the time. I didn't really have much interest in wanting to play instruments, but hearing the different parts again, like this was a big thing for me, being able to chop up different things. So when I listen to music, I can pick and choose different sounds, different notes. Like it's just something that I've done so many times. But 100% classical music. That was the first one. Not as much like reggae, dancehall and whatnot. Obviously, I being of the Jamaican background and that. But my mum and dad was very very subtle with the music. It was more of a humble type of approach that they'd bring when it came to us listening to music. So I wouldn't really listen to much upbeat music up until I was around 14, 15.
Was that when you done your own kind of?
Yeah, that's when I started writing. Yeah, one of my friends bought me a mic. He was living in Newtown at the time, which was about 3 hours. It was like the other side of Wales, basically. And we would literally just write songs. I'd record, send in files. That's how we made music, innit? So it was about 16. I started doing it. 15, 16.
So
yeah,
you've been at it a while.
that was writing. Yeah.
I want to stick on the classical music one. Hey, did you say you went somewhere classical the other day to watch something?
No, this was years ago. I went to the proms. You know about the proms, BBC proms thing?
No.
That's incredible, man. I recommend everyone. It's incredible experience, bro. It's it's like a choir, and it's like a big. I think it's in Royal Alexandra Hall.
Yeah.
One of the two, innit? And the acoustics of the place is incredible.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just like a concert for classical music, innit, that goes for hours. But one of the most bizarre things about it is like the amount of respect people have for it. Like, for example, at a rap show, bro, people were just barking it live in the audience. And that.
Yeah,
So,
of course, yeah.
But with this classical thing, it was like everyone's
Structure to
listening in, right? And bro, it was so weird. As soon as the song finishes, everyone's like coughing and sneezing in. Do you know what I mean? It's like they hold it in until it's crazy.
Until they're done.
It's crazy the amount of respect that people have for that. But now the point was that that was a great experience. I can't lie, BBC proms, bro.
Yeah,
Definitely.
So it seems that you kind of learn music from like the basics, like.
Basically, yeah. Like I was saying, it's and having the ability to be able to actually like break down. This is the biggest thing for music for me. It's having an understanding of music.
Yeah.
For a lot of people, they can just have beats and then they'll just put something on and have something to say regardless. For me, I need to have an emotion, I need to have a feeling, I need to have a subject, like I need to be able to have a storyline. Like when it comes to making music, right, like full music that has substance to it, there's a lot more aspects of it that you need to
And why is that important? I think we know why, but for the listeners, like, why is that important for you to have like that emotion and have those components in your songs?
I'll say because you're giving more to the audience.
Yeah.
That is literally the one thing. As an artist, you decide how much you give in your music. or how much you would want to be able to give in a certain song. For some songs, it can just be a thing of where it's upbeat, and all you need to do is say 30 words in the track over and over, repeated certain things, but you're saying it with emotion. So that's the aspect of where emotion comes in. If it's something where, you know, you'll need to be able to put more effort into it, then the storyline will come into it, because now somebody's following what you're saying. So I mean, so again, it's I say it specifically for the audience. Depends on the artist.
Yeah, that's good analysis, man, because we need people honing in on those things more often, I think. Yeah. Who would you say that's an artist that you think does that well? Apart from yourself, of course.
At the moment, I'll say my favourite one who's been able to do it is Friday.
Oh, okay, the one, yeah.
I'll say more on. He's
God is good.
He was on Khaled, on DJ Khaled's everyone's just singing in his deep voice. No, he's got this aura to his music. He was on DJ Khaled's album with the God Did track.
Yeah.
He did a track with Lil Baby as well.
Forever.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's one of my favorite ones. I did loads of remixes that I did like 6 months ago or so. I did like 12, 15 different tracks. That was one of those, one of my favorite remixes I've done. But it's just because of the feeling, the emotion that you get out of it. You know what I mean? Like, you can sit down, listen to that track, and as soon as you hear the third line, you got goosebumps going down your spine. And there's a reason for it. You know what I mean? It's like you're putting that extra bit of effort. But I will say Friday. I don't know if you've watched a lot of artists, you know, like make music in studios.
Yeah.
I know Tory Lanez has done a lot of like vlogs and that, where he's been in studios and he's just done like sung full songs. Friday's done put a couple out, and just the emotion that he puts in when he's writing is the exact same emotion that he puts in when he's singing, as the exact same emotion that he puts in when he's showing people his music. It's like there's no difference from when he first has the idea for the track to when you'll get to the ending stages of promoting it so that people can see it. Do you know what I mean?
Okay.
So when you see the storyline side of things, that's where he's got things sorted on the aspect of the journey that his track is gonna have. But when it comes to the actual making of the music, there's already so much emotion into it that naturally you'll just get it from the get go. A lot of the time, from when you hear his beats, you'll naturally know that he's gonna be saying something that is gonna make you reflect.
Yeah, when you hear the beat, you kind of know. It's like with Potter, when you hear certain beats, you just know what time it is.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Yeah. So Friday, I'll definitely say is one.
Yeah.
But that's as of recently, really.
Okay. So. Oh, and what would you say is your song that you put like the most emotion into? Would you say?
My own song.
Yeah, your own song. Yeah.
Jai, I've made too many, bro. I've made way too many. Trying to think. I've got a couple of like more soul. There's still a little bit of R&B and whatnot, I guess, with the way that I sing. But I've got a song called Serenade. And it's hard to explain as well. It's about being in the presence of someone while having the absence of them not being there.
Repeat that, sorry.
It's about being in the presence of someone while having the absence of them not being there. Their physical body being there, but their mind, their affection is not there. So the reason why I called it Serenade was because it's coming from a place where a person is trying hard, trying to be able to put effort in, specifically trying to serenade. When you think of the word serenade, it's about covering. It's about I almost see it as like a blanket of something, whatever it might be, a certain emotion, you know, a certain feeling or whatever. But that's why I use the word serenade, and not really having anything back. It's almost like a blocker.
Right.
Right. So, but yeah, again, it's the concept. So once you get to a certain point of like listen to like maybe like part way of my vocals, once it gets back into the second hook, then you'll start to understand like what type of vibe is being brought to the track, as well as the message that's being brought as well, you know. So I'd definitely say Serenade. I'm excited for my winter blues tracks to be coming out. I've got quite a few at the minute. Yeah.
Now's the time for it, man. It's cold and that. We need them soulful looks.
Everybody's cuddling up at night, you know, the little relationship goals and shit.
Yeah, no, literally. I was saying, we asked Nikos this. It was like, do you find when you make songs about love and girls and things like that, do you find it easy to make music when you're single or in a situation?
When you're in a situation, I'd definitely say so. regardless, like whether it's a relationship or you're just chatting to somebody or whatever. When you're single, you end up not taking certain things from the way that people act just because you don't have to. When you're say for example when you're with someone, right? There's certain expectations you have to pick up on certain things just because.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it will be an issue, and we already know that will be an issue with certain females. But when it comes to being single, you can give a certain amount of affection and whatnot without having to care about what's going to come back from it. So when it comes to the music aspect of it, again, the reason why I think that it's easier when it comes to the relationship side is because there's so much more for you to go off. And when you have more emotions or more scenes in which you've had certain things going on, whether it's an argument, whether it's a nice conversation, whether you've had a surprise, I don't know what it might be. And like I said, I work with feelings and emotions, so any feeling and emotion that you might have, that's when you find you've got more that you can spread from. See.
That makes sense. So I guess like when you're single, you're in a privileged position because you can just talk about stuff and you don't have to worry about no repercussions. Right? It's like when you're in a relationship,
that's one. Yeah,
when you're in a relationship, you're accountable, innit? Like you've got a mirror looking at you and she's got a mirror looking at her. Do you get what I'm saying? Like you got two people analysing each other, like invested in each other. So you kind of got, I guess there's more depth to it, I guess.
Exactly. Yeah, there's more depth. But again, I know people will argue the other side. Being single, you get to have a lot of experiences if you're out there doing all of that. Do you know what I mean? So you have a lot more to say in that sense. But it depends. It depends on the type of person you are, really. Do you know what I mean? When it comes to that, be it in a situation, I find out for me, I take a lot more from it just because I'm a little bit deeper in that sense. I see it like a spider diagram. Do
you touch on that? Do you tend to talk about true events in lyrics, or do you like create like a concept of what's going on?
When you say true events, like
say like something like you've had an argument with your missus.
Yeah.
I don't know if you have one, but if you have an argument with your missus and it's like you're basically bringing that to that song, basically.
Sometimes, I'll say from the beginning of my music, naturally I would just, from the beginning of my journey when I was starting to write music, I would naturally put my emotions into it. So I'd end up saying stuff without even realizing, if that makes sense. Now it's a thing of where now I know how to work on my lyrics a little bit more. I can put it in a way that people won't think, oh, yo, he's just chatting rubbish. You know, when nowadays a lot of people, it's like you'll put lyrics in your tunes and people will be like, you did not do that.
I hear that.
Like you really haven't been through that. But at the end of the day, you never know. So it's a thing of where at first I used to mix and match. Now it's like I prefer to only speak about certain things that I've been through, so that it's a thing of where nobody can come back and tell me like you don't know what you're talking about. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. And I guess if it's not true, then sometimes the emotion, the feeling of the emotion can be compromised because it might not be true.
Yeah.
Some people are very good at telling stories, though.
You could do like a Shiro story type thing. Do you know what I mean? Where you're talking from a different point of view.
Yeah.
So again, like it can be used in both senses. But I prefer it's a lot more meaningful when you've been through it. I feel like people can actually hear it. When you record, when you whatever. Do you know what I mean?
So we were talking about this last episode, didn't it? About like just Double M and all these just rappers that talking about a lot of emotional stuff in it, and then me as a listener listening to it and really feeling it, and like it actually affected my mood and that. So like for you, when you're making a song about a certain thing that's happened or a certain person that's done you a certain way, but like, bro, does that make you then feel, sometimes do you feel worse, or do you feel, like you've just gone into the studio, you've just had to go back now 2 years into your mind and recall these events about something that's happened? Like, how do you feel? Does that make you feel like, I've got this off my chest and I feel better for it? Or is it like, damn, I kind of wish I never went back into that headspace?
I'd say the first thing you said. It definitely makes me feel better because I always use music as an outlet. It's always been an outlet for me, regardless of what I've had to say. So if it's a thing of where I found a beat or I've got a topic that I want to speak about and is making me delve into those deeper parts of my life where I don't want to have to go back to you, it's like, all right, okay, cool. This is my time to accept this now. Do you know what I mean? And from there, it'll be even better for me when I realize that I've made a good song out of it. Yeah. Because then it's like I know I can show somebody else
something beautiful.
Exactly. No, and then from there, I mean, it might even be a thing of where if it's falling out with somebody and I just made like a track about it, I've put a hard line or a hard bar that I know it's like, oh, like, if it wasn't for the fact that I'd gone through this, I wouldn't have come up with this. I'd end up like, I'm the type of person I end up calling that person up like, listen, like, let's squash the beef. Do you know know what I mean? Like, I ain't got time for none of that rubbish no more. It's a thing of where we're on different paths now, do you know what I mean? So a lot of the time, I'd say it's a positive. Music's always been a positive for me, regardless whether it's been a negative emotions that I put into it or not. Like, it's an outlet, do you know what I mean?
Does it ever get too much?
It has done. Definitely has done. I'll say the frustration of making a lot of music and then getting to a point of not making good music.
Yeah.
Just making generic stuff, because one of the worst things, I don't want to be putting out generic music with generic lyrics that a lot of other people are saying. Do you know what I mean? I know I've been given a gift to be able to say things in a certain way, so I will take the effort and the time to be able to ensure that that's how it is, you know. So
Yes. But this conversation got deep.
No, but for real.
It's good. It's good.
no,
though.
man, I
It's
mean,
good.
when you listen to my music's deep. I can't lie to you. A lot of the stuff that I have to say is either you're gonna get it, or you're not gonna get it. Do you know what I mean?
It's good.
So,
But the people that will 100% because it's real, innit?
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's
I mean, it's not as real rap type of real, but I mean,
no, but it's a different kind of
It's
real,
still-
though,
yeah,
innit?
it's still-
Like, it's
yeah,
real
yeah,
to
yeah.
you, so it's real to someone else.
a
And I feel like there's
different
more people going in with heartbreak than there is that their best friend got stabbed. Do you get what I'm saying?
It's true.
Yeah,
It's true.
Everyone's gonna experience heartbreak once in their life, innit?
yeah.
So
I feel like this is one of the reason why I'd like delved into this like side of my music so much as well, is because of the fact that I see there's been issues with youth nowadays, man. Like, this
Explain, what do you
as
mean?
far as expressing themselves, as far as understanding how to be able to express yourself. Obviously, as somebody who makes music and can put their thoughts down on a piece of paper, like, yeah, it's okay because I've got a certain way I can do things. But with a lot of people, the only way that they can express their feelings or feel certain feelings is by listening to a certain type of music, or by being in a certain area, or by being around certain people. And it's like, that's what I mean, especially in the UK now, a lot of people hide certain feelings and certain emotions. They don't want to address them, and they'll end up picking up more issues and more problems later on down the line. So this is why, again, with my music, like, there's little bits and pieces in there that will get you thinking, that will get you reflecting, not only on things that you should have be doing in your life, because at the end of the day, we procrastinate as humans, man.
yeah,
And we'll sit there and act like we can't be doing something where really and truly we could have done it 2 years ago.
facts.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I
So-
think the whole lack of outlets I think it's because of people are like so worried about when the next month check's coming in, because they've got us in this space, so we just, when's the next
Yeah,
check?
it's the
People
rat race,
are
innit?
not even saying, I hear that, and that's wrong, innit? We need to have spaces where we can just, you know what I'm saying, go draw on our blank canvas for 2 hours and see
Yeah.
what comes of it.
Yeah.
And a lot of people, they could be great authors, like see, like man them on the block and that. Like, they could be great authors and that, yeah, but they don't even know because they've never ventured
Never
outside of
attempted
it.
it,
Like,
I've
yeah.
never been given that opportunity.
yeah, they could be a flipping florist. You don't know, like, do you know what I'm saying? And it's like
You gotta try it first.
no one's really, the individuality is kind of, I wouldn't say it's dying, but it's not as it used to be. Fam. You get me? It's like, but in school and that, or arts and craft, you got reading, and there's so much different
Yeah,
avenues.
there's more creative styles. And,
When I say school, I'm not talking about primary school. Things are really back to basics. Secondary school, things get a bit political, innit? But
Yeah,
I'm saying,
of
like,
course.
primary school, and it's like when people are really like their pure self, like, I think everyone's gonna try to go get back to that. What did you like when you were 6? What kind of things were you into then, and see what you can build off that? Because
Yeah.
guys are just liking stuff based off like what their friends might like,
Yeah.
or you get me?
Yeah.
It's like there's 10 man in a friendship group. You can't all like big back ladies. One of you likes skinny things.
I hear it.
Real talk though.
No, it's
one,
true.
one of you likes, you know what I'm saying?
Shoot. They don't want to say it though. 'Cause the rest of
Yeah,
the
but
brethrens
that's the
got preference, like-
individuality in it. So I
Yeah,
feel
yeah.
like that's whatever. That's why it's important. Like, yeah, what your message that you're encouraging, it makes sense. So,
Speaking of individuality, I think that may be one issue as well. It's just how standing out. It's literally what it is. I find there's another issue. A lot of people don't want to have to stand out, because when they do stand out, they're afraid of what is being said.
yeah.
Do you know what I mean? But again, this is why I'm trying to be able to give something different. I want to be able to give a message in my music where people can see that you just got to be yourself, man.
Yeah.
Figure
It's
out
just
who you are.
I
man.
always like asking this question. Any artist that comes on the show, because this, I admire them, innit? Like, anyone that puts their face out there, innit? I admire it, because, brother, you're leaving yourself open to so much criticism and hate and just bullshit, innit? But was this a mindset that you've, like, I can't imagine, you might be in it, but I can't imagine you were born with this mindset. Was this something that you had to, like, get over, or, like, do you know what I'm saying?
To a certain extent, yeah. Like, biggest thing for me, I think, is stage fright. I had
Oh,
stage
is it?
fright for years. Like, even in church.
What
So,
happens? Like, do you just freeze up?
I don't know. I'm just scared of how I sound. Like on the mic. But the maddest thing is like a lot of people tell me like my voice sounds better naturally than it does when I sing it through a mic, and there's all effects and all that. Like, so whenever I do it on a mic, I'd have this thing about hearing myself on the speakers, innit? So it's like I wouldn't want to get too close to the mic, and even to this day I still have it as well. Like even speaking about Switch, like even then I was looking back at videos, I'm thinking, the mic's too far away from my mouth, man. I ain't saying enough. But that was one. It's just the stage fright side of things. But I mean the rest.
How'd you overcome that?
Bro, especially performing at Switch, bro. Like, come on, man.
The music has been the thing that's prepared me, not the event. Right, I never prepare myself for the event. Literally over the years, I've like even now, if somebody was to message me and ask me to open for WizKid or something, bro, I'll be there, ready, 5 tracks sorted. Just because I know that I'm true enough in my music that when it comes to me being and putting it out there again, like I'm gonna be even more confident.
Yeah, you're confident in your craft. You're confident in your work that you put in. I get that still.
But I think it was once I started making such good music, I was like, yeah, do you know what? You need to sort yourself out, man. Once your stuff gets out there, you're gonna be acting all hiding behind the place and that. Do you know what I mean? It just doesn't.
Eventually, you have to just get over it.
Yeah. I think that's what happened to me the most. It's just going through the motions, innit? Realizing certain things and just coming to terms with it.
So talk to us about performing at Switch, though. I mean, what was that like?
First of all, congratulations.
Yeah, congratulations.
Man,
Shout out Nikos as well in the building.
Broski, come on, man.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
Nah, it was lit, man. It was lit. I think it was better than we expected at first as well.
Yeah, like, I see Jeremiah doing the prayer and that. I was really rooting for you. I was like, yeah, this is positive stuff going in. You know what I'm saying? Because you know, like, obviously we built a relationship and now I'm like, yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we got blessed even more though, because we were supposed to have about 5 minutes, which is 2 tracks.
You know what it was, yeah? The main organizer was not in the building.
Nah.
Yeah.
So you like
The
shut
standing
down.
organizer was I said, bro, realistically, how long we got on stage?
Yeah.
He said, Tion Wayne's not coming until an hour. Do what you want.
So we had like 25 minutes or something.
yeah.
So we ended up doing. So we was originally gonna do "Never Need It." There's a track all 3 of us on, and then
2 tracks, that's it.
yeah, and
About My
then
Pain.
"About My Pain," which is another one that we've had released from before.
Mysterious ways.
But it was like, what happened? Yeah, and then there we got in there, and he was like, yeah, we got more time. It was just in the little waiting area, innit? Waiting to see what was going on, like when we're gonna be out, what time, and all this stuff. Tion Wayne ain't pulled up yet. We don't know how long he's gonna be. We've been all casual and that. Do you know what I mean? I was thinking like, bro, it's our time to shine, fam. And then we were all there looking. He was like, yeah, you got extra time. We were there looking on our phones, trying to see which songs we can do. Because like, I'm telling you, yeah, with myself, Nick and B, the amount of music that we make on a weekly basis, like, it's crazy.
Yeah.
This week I made 4 tracks.
Jesus.
And it's from being away and on work, and I literally found 5 beats. When I came back yard, 2 of them, I started making 2 of them. Just had an idea for the hook. Like again, I just feel the beat out, see what I'm trying to see. I was quite tired, and the next day just finished all of them. You know what I mean?
Jeez.
So it's like that mentality that we have, it pushes us even more when it comes to like Switch and whatnot. We just vibe with it, man. You gotta enjoy yourself.
Yeah, you look like you enjoyed yourself. Did you
Cause,
I'm saying what? So you performed those set of songs and that. So
Yeah.
you got like that. Showed them basically divine power management for what it was, fam.
Big
Yeah.
up,
No,
man.
we did Never Need It, which is a new one, and then we did 1 track each.
About the pain.
About My Pain, that's the one that's been released.
Yeah, and I was thinking it's about time that was performed, man. The amount of times man's heard that one.
You know what? It's a subtle one. I can't lie to you. That one it would have been a nice one to perform, but I found because of the fact we had the freshest type of vibe and all of that as well. Plus, it was one that we wanted to perform. Like, do you know what I'm saying? It's like just give them something new, man. Like the other one's a little bit slower. Like it's a little bit deeper as far as the
I guess I don't want
storyline.
to be the freshest.
Yeah,
Thinking
bro.
about the pain.
I
started uni like, what's going on here? Like, shout out B Money though, yeah.
Shout out to
come
B
on
Money, man. I don't know how much I'm allowed to say in it, but
Beats lit, man.
I saw him after work one day and he was recording a video, innit? Shooting a new video. During Storm Kieran, bro. Come on, man.
Yeah.
Jeremiah, sorry, brother.
Yeah.
But obviously, bro, he was even saying that you man doing another writers camp, bro.
Another writers camp.
This is crazy, man.
So it's
I
literally
rate
coming up. What's the day today? Next week.
We go Birmingham on Thursday.
9th, yeah. So next week. So
Man, I rate that so much. I was even saying to you, man, when
You go Birms? What part of Birmingham you going to?
We're going to Soho.
Brum.
Okay.
Tell them what we're going to do. Then.
So we are coming out with a BWF tape.
come on, man.
Oh, nice one, man.
4 songs, I believe.
Let's go.
At least.
At least. Otherwise, it ain't gonna be a tape. I mean, we need at least EP vibes. You know what I'm saying? So at least gonna have at least 4 tracks. And we delving into the dance, the pop side of music. So we're gonna be giving some lively tracks. I'm telling you.
Whose idea was that,
It's
Nikos?
gonna be crazy. B actually.
The dance
B
vibe.
actually.
Because you know Drake, honestly, you never mind. He's an honestly never mind believer. You know what I'm saying? He's an honestly never mind believer and that. We'll do the dance tape now. You know what I'm saying? He put it in the group. Okay, so yeah, chat to survive.
But yeah, so we got a couple jumpy ones. Obviously, like, you know, Nick and I delving from the R&B background that we have in music. We'd naturally go with the slower vibe. And obviously B, you know, he's coming up with the Afrobeats and he's messed around with some Amapiano and whatnot at the moment.
I've heard,
Naturally from his you know, the African
from
background,
them
it's
side,
like
innit?
it's like he's just got it there already. So I think over the last couple months, it's just been nice because the music has literally just blended so well to the point that we haven't even needed to try at points. We've just got a vibe that we just come up with. All 3 of us will be together and we just make a track.
Yeah.
And in fact, that's how it started from when we made About My Pain. And from there, it was like, yeah, this is just making sense, bro. Like,
That's
you know what I'm
wicked,
saying?
man. The writers camp, I think, is wicked.
Yeah,
man.
such a
Wicked
sick
idea.
But the writers camp,
Yeah.
About My Pain was made in 30 minutes.
30 minutes.
Was that made the writers camp as well?
Listen to the beat over and over.
Yeah, they had the TV on, playing beats and that. B put one on and he was like, yeah, let's do this. And then he did the hook. And I did a little 8-bar. And then, yeah, finished the track there. But that was the first little collaboration I had with BWF and that as well.
I think that's you, man's like, that's like your... That's your song, like that. The Divine Power Management. That's the song that I think.
About My
of.
Pain.
Yeah, that's the song.
Oh, listen, there'll be plenty more songs that will
I know
be
there's
taken
more
over.
to come. I know there's more. There's more to come. But I know. But I feel like when I think that's like the song right now for you guys.
Yeah.
But I feel like it's good though because you've already got like a staple song.
Yeah, man. With
But
three of you on there.
it's foundation, isn't it?
Yeah, that's what we need as
But
well.
I think to mark this time, like this early part of your journey and that, I think it's good that you've got like a landmark. You got the switch landmark writers, but you're creating landmarks. I hope you're filming the content that your writers.
Oh
come
yeah.
with.
No, don't worry about that. All right. We need content. It's the biggest thing that we need.
Yeah,
man.
And letting people see. Hopefully, I can bring some out myself as well. So it's another one to be looking out for. I'm gonna be releasing a new single called Jaguar. Hopefully within the next month.
Man.
And then hopefully shoot a music video for it as well. Do you get me? Trying to get all the content together. So it's still in the making, but
Yeah, you lot are workers, man. I'll give it to you, man.
yeah, man. I think at the moment I've got about 20 different tracks ready to record in Stu. Collab like features as well, like some of Nick, some of B, tracks myself. Like I'm working on a project myself as well called POV, point of view. Again, diving deeper into people's minds and that.
Awesome point of view. I was always gonna be deep. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
So yeah, I think for me a lot of the time people don't put trust in the process, and that's what I actually have done over the last couple of years. So I'm like, again, my music's gotten better. It's just getting to a point now where it's like, you know what, where the money at?
It's good though because
That's what it's like, man. You know what I mean?
You're working on a lot of people blow up overnight and they haven't done what you've done. Like they haven't done no writers camp, they ain't done no switch performance, you know what I'm saying?
yeah,
so they're just there thinking, I must be a rapper now. They haven't got no minerals, fam.
Yeah.
So it's like
I'm there now, but I've done none of the work.
none of the groundwork is overnight. So at
People
least
giving
you,
them
man,
money, giving them opportunities.
Yeah,
Yeah,
man,
when
like-
you even do get your big thing, you might have got that foundation. It's
It's
like,
gonna be
all right,
crazy.
it's car, but it's gonna go back to our writers camp. Might be somewhere else. Might be like Zanzibar next time. You know what I'm saying? It might be somewhere else.
I can't wait to see the levels, bro.
Yeah, so it's like, it will happen, innit? But I feel like you'll be more prepared than most. That's what I'm saying. So when it comes, innit?
Yeah,
Pause.
man. Yeah, we're more than ready. I mean, been that way for time, and I'm telling you that. But again, it's just you just gotta take time. Patience
Yeah.
is key. I mean,
Yeah.
can't rush
But it's good
greatness.
to let the world know that
Yeah.
you lot are like
Yeah,
that
yeah.
to show how seriously man take it because they'll probably be more invested in your journey because like, oh yeah, like we saw them at Rats. Yeah, you get me.
Exactly,
So
yeah,
It
yeah.
makes sense.
I think filming it and putting that out there it's a good move as well, man.
Yeah, we got some vlogs and stuff on the first one that's been done as well already. So
Oh, yeah,
hopefully
shout out to that.
we can sort out some more videos on that for the next one because this one's gonna
That'd be
be
lit, man.
it's gonna
Yeah.
be good. So
Yeah.
got a
Nah,
couple
wicked.
people coming through as well. Got some other stuff we're gonna do. So we'll get some nice shots. But yeah, the writers camp is good. 100%. So this time as well, we'll be coming out with fully finished tracks ready to be able to sort out for the tape, innit?
And then before we change segment, like what's like a go-to Young LJ track? Like a go-to, like if you're someone I don't know, I'm an alien and that. Like, what are you gonna show them? to just get to know you?
Too many. Goddamn. I don't even know, man.
Name two.
Right. Do you know what I'm gonna give? So I got this new song that I made called "Time of My Life."
Yeah.
It's a pop song.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one there. That's that reaction. That's how you know. It's crazy. I'm telling you. Like,
Cool.
And then I'll have to go over Afrobeats one. The little bit of a mix. I say it's called "Say Goodbye." That one's on the EP, the POV. So that one's I played around with a couple of like Drake style type beats in it.
Cool.
So I've had to try and implement the message in a certain way. It's a bit harder for me because you know how Drake is, like he's got that one flow and then he has so much other stuff to say while singing on that one flow.
Yeah,
and it's like he just still comes out hard. For me, because of the way that because I've got the ability to be able to change in my
Makes
range,
sense.
it's like I'll be all over the place. Do you know what I'm saying? So these ones it was a little bit different. I've had to just calm down a little bit. Like, what do you want to say?
Oh yeah, just to break down the basics.
Literally,
Alright, cool.
yeah, so-
Now we can get in some music talk. Like, what do you think of Drake's album?
Let me sing.
Yeah.
I think it's alright. I haven't listened to all of it, but the songs that I have heard, I think are cold. The concepts that he's coming with, I think, are better than the songs that he's dropping.
The concepts that he's coming with are better than this.
And that's how I feel like that has been my opinion of Drake for a while. Because a lot of people find that he's very, very much... I find he's overrated because of the fact he's in the position that he is. But he's still doing better than majority artists in the industry right now. So you can't really stamp him out. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Do you think he needs to grow up?
Like 32, 33.
Yeah.
He's at 37, bro.
Yeah.
Don't do that.
37.
Oh,
Is he
we'll see.
37?
I beg you, please research that.
You want
Carl.
Google?
What's
Whoa.
them hair clips in his hair?
No,
Yeah,
don't
bro,
even.
bro,
That's crazy, bro.
This guy Drake is
Wait.
Had to find a new group.
Wait. That's crazy.
I'll be 37 doing that, bro.
No Drake.
way.
Are you searching it?
Yeah, I'm searching, bro.
Ah,
We need clarification now.
This is 37.
You're lying.
Yeah, bro.
Nah, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Oh,
Camera
that's
can see
crazy.
it, man.
That's crazy.
Oh.
Yeah, bro. 37 years old. So,
That's
like, do you
mad.
think he needs to grow up, though?
I'll be honest, yeah. Well, I mean, now knowing his age and the type of music that he's making and that,
That
like,
Eclipse, bro.
like what?
Oh.
clips are crazy.
It's mad. But I mean, again, like you see with people coming out of certain parts of America, man, they're just crazy when it comes to ideas and
Yeah.
and all of that. It's like regardless how old they are, if they've got influence
Yeah,
within the
yeah.
world, they will find any way that they can.
He's in Fabio
Do
Foreign
you know
now.
what I
He's
mean?
like 30, pretty much the same age.
yeah,
isn't he?
I think
he's
people
a
are aging
son.
differently
5
now
years
anyway,
different,
though,
fam.
to be fair. Like, growing up, like, 30 years old was like, oh my gosh, like, you're 30, like, what? But
Yeah.
now, like, I see 30 as like, right, you're in your 20s with a
I
bit more
thought
money.
25
Yeah.
was old. I thought 25 was old.
Exactly.
But I'm getting there. I'm thinking,
You feeling it now?
I
Like,
know, yeah, but you know 25-year-olds that are just like you, so it's just like, it's not that, I don't know, people just,
the journey's different. Though,
and with
like.
COVID and that, I feel like people are just outside, like 30-year-olds are outside now, like, you know what I'm saying, 30-plussers are outside,
Let's not even speak about that one.
you know what I'm saying? What you gotta do is go to a London race.
Listen, I'm a bartender, alright. Me, I see everything.
yeah, bro.
Honestly,
bro.
for outside for no reason,
Beside
really
me.
and truly, bro.
Yeah, but you said you can't be in the club over 30.
I'm saying you can't, but I mean, you just can't be leaving the responsibility of your children and people at
Thank you,
yard and
brother.
that. Do you know what I mean? It's like if you okay, it's alright if it's a thing of where you got all that pattern, but come on now, like once you get to that stage, like
Yeah, enough,
clubs
innit?
can't be
Like,
seeing you,
all of
bro.
our parents, as far as I'm aware, were sat at home parenting.
Exactly.
What's going on here?
Exactly, bruv.
What's
They'll go
happening,
out to
bro?
little private functions where all couples can be together
Yeah,
and they're
yeah.
eating, drinking, whatever, that old school music and that. Like, times have changed, man. It's crazy.
Yeah,
Crazy.
30-year-olds
Only
are
fans
outside,
mums
man.
and that, like, hey.
But yeah, 30-year-olds are outside. I mean, I don't know. I think things have changed. Social media's making everyone, because Drake
Again.
being 37 and like you said, dressing how he's dressing, things like that, you wouldn't
I
associate
wouldn't have
that.
guessed.
It's the role models and that, though. This is the thing. Because Drake is a big role model for a lot of people.
Okay.
Very, very big role model. Not saying that he's obviously instigating for a lot of things, because really and truly, like, his music's just cold. You get me? Like, people just think his
Yeah.
music's hard. You got other artists that just implement certain certain imagery and whatnot, like certain movements and that, like Lil Nas X, for example.
Yeah, I knew where you're
like,
going,
you know what I'm
but
saying?
yeah,
Like,
yeah.
it's just that's just straight down the spectrum, bro. I'm telling you, please, that one there. As soon as I seen him falling from the sky and that pole,
Working at the devil,
me, I said
forget about
finish,
it.
and then
Yeah.
shoes are now being released. I said, yeah, I'm me. You won't be seeing me wearing them things there.
Yeah, for real.
Oh, mad one. But again, it's the influence, you know what I mean? It's role models, man. It's why I'm hoping that, you know, if I get the opportunity to be able to have a following where I can actually say things that people will listen, that I can change a couple things.
No,
You know what I mean?
no, it's good. You don't really hear artists
Yeah.
talk about because nowadays a lot of artists will say, "I didn't ask for this."
Yeah, I'm a rapper. I'm not a political.
But when people say
politician,
this,
like,
yeah, I'm
what?
thinking,
I
yo,
want the attention, like, give me the attention.
But
'cause
your people
it
say
gives
that,
me
yeah. I'm
the
thinking, you
choice.
might as well asking
hear
to take
it.
your fans away. If you're saying you don't want to influence at all, oh yeah, I didn't ask for this, then take your fans away. Don't influence nobody then. You know what I'm saying?
Honestly,
Just rap for
honestly.
yourself then. When people say, I didn't ask for that, I feel like too much is given, like much is expected, innit? If
Yeah.
you're in that position where it's like, whether you like it or not, like, I'm not saying you gotta be perfect, but at least know in your head that people are, you know what I'm saying? There's a responsibility at hand, innit?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Do you know what I'm
exactly,
saying?
man. Exactly.
And I think that's what people are going, it's going wrong because right now, but you know what it is, things is lawless right now, especially in the American
That's
scene,
true.
but it's
Lawless, bro.
See what's going on like
True, man.
Krishan Rock and that releasing songs and like,
Oh, with Lil Mabu on that.
Yeah.
Oh,
He's
jeez.
hilarious.
nah, man, she
Oh,
needs
but
to
take
go,
your
man.
baby
She
mom.
needs
What
to
is
get
going
off
on,
She
there?
needs to get off social media, man.
This world, man.
It's
Honestly.
too much, man.
Well, I'm here for Sexy Red though.
Do you know what?
I'm here for
Do
it.
you know what? Do you know what?
Come on, man.
That was the
Hey.
next one I was gonna go and speak about. You know what I was talking about
Yeah,
the
yeah.
Nicki Minaj's and all of
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
This one, she needs to be cancelled and she needs
Why,
to
bro?
find herself away from the music
Why,
industry
bro?
right now, bro. I'm telling you.
Go on, why?
Why, bro?
Taking ass from me, taking it
That song's hard,
bro. I'm telling you,
that
like,
song's hard.
no, it's hard. But where is the talent, bro?
I'm here for
There's
it.
no
man.
talent.
Where's the talent? This is what I'm talking about. Music
Oh,
used to be
there's
music.
minimal talent, but it's there. It's
Yeah,
there,
but
it's
music
there.
used to be a thing of where people would make music and people would listen to music for certain things.
Yeah.
Now it's become something where
She's an
music,
entertainer.
the whole of
That's what she is. That's what
this
half
is why I'm saying music industry
It's
shouldn't be seeing her,
entertainer,
bro.
and if you blow off the dust, you can see there's a little bit of talent there.
Yeah, but
innit?
she's been classed as an
telling
artist
you.
now.
Said blow all of
Yeah,
it
but
as
you just
well.
gotta shoot that
Swipe all of it off.
He has to blow that.
Oh my god,
just
bro.
whoa, yeah,
That's what I
fam.
mean. Nobody's gonna be sweeping aside none of that because all of the dust is all of the breasts
Yeah.
and the batty and all of this stuff.
Yeah,
That's
we
cleavage
will,
out, fam.
but the
That's what I'm
average
saying.
person won't. Like, the average like
No, it's not.
12-year-old girl in secondary school, like that's gonna bro. She's singing
think
Pound
she's
Town,
dope,
fam.
though, I
That's
can't
crazy.
So, I mean, by the time they're 15, bro, they ain't be doing the exact
No,
same
but
thing.
some of the lyrics, yeah, no, I know.
Nah, it's
I
not- it's
personally,
not it,
I would
man.
not feel comfortable with my daughter saying certain lyrics.
Okay, but you know what is? I prefer Sexy Red, yeah, to City Girls. I'll tell you why, yeah. Because at least she keeps it real. I don't agree with what she's been promoting, but
Okay,
she's not
okay.
lying. City
Yeah,
Girls,
yeah,
City
yeah,
Girls
yeah,
are
yeah,
saying,
yeah, I
yeah,
get
like,
you.
we don't care about men, but they're in relationships.
Yeah.
I never listened
That-
to See Girls.
City Girls sell more.
Yeah,
than
they're
Yeah, Sell
lying.
Dreams and that.
I saw
Yeah,
a
yeah,
Sexy
yeah.
Red tweet. She was like, "My coochie stinks today. That means I worked hard."
No.
So bad.
I was like, it's crazy, but I hear it.
Right. I mean, I hear you, yeah, but like,
She be getting busy.
she's real though. I actually, I
She's
respect
real,
that.
yeah,
No, I
but
get
it's
you,
like
I
I
get
respect
you.
it, but I feel like we need to have
I might feel
someone else
lightheaded
promoted
right now, but-
on the same scale as Sexy Red who is not doing that, because what is happening is like she's been having hella like interviews with like these awkward guys that try to show like the juxtaposition between her and these
Yeah,
guys.
yeah,
and it's
yeah,
like
yeah,
these
yeah.
proper like industry interviews and
Yeah,
that. I'm like,
yeah.
why is she everywhere?
I've been
Like,
seeing loads, like interviews and that.
yeah,
innit?
like why is she
podcast
everywhere?
type
She's
things.
getting pushed, like she's getting proper pushed. I
Who
feel
did
like
she go and make music with first? There was one feature that she had, and she barely did a hook on it or something.
What was it? Enemy Chopper? Slut Me Out, that one.
It was I think it was the Lil Durk one. That was the first one I heard, and I was thinking,
that one.
Oh, yeah.
take that ass. Nah, please, honestly, this is so bad.
I can't lie,
man.
Rich
So
Every Daddy,
bad.
yeah. I can't lie, I did that song. Yeah, I just thought it was fun.
Yeah.
And the thing is, it's not like it's not a why if we sing it because it's like
No.
shake that ass. No, but
Slightly, come on.
if Moneybagg Yo said that, no one's better than Island. Shake that ass for Drake, not shake that ass for me.
If Moneybagg Yo said that, that's a crisis.
And obviously, let your
Innit
coochie
though?
breathe. Let your coochie breathe is crazy.
It's a big crisis for
No, but
me.
I'm saying no. If a male rapper was like bend that ass, man, and like it's gender neutral lyrics.
The room is silent. I don't know, bruv, man.
Making me think about this now.
No,
bro.
but
See, even like
it's
Kevin
gender
Gates says
neutral.
certain things that's like, I think big Y, bro.
No,
Big
Kevin
Y.
Case, we're not even gonna. That guy's just nasty.
Huge Y.
That guy's just nasty.
Finish, bro.
But, like,
Not a topic of discussion.
Americans,
bro.
because they're lawless, yeah, and because they haven't, a lot of these people haven't got culture. Like I'm saying, it's like Nikos. Are you Cypriot?
Yes, man.
Yeah, Jamaican, Asian,
Yeah, man.
Jamaican again, Pakistani. Let me specify.
Yeah,
but
man,
it's
come
like, but it's like we have a cult. We you know, so we come from. You know what I'm saying?
Come from
Even
somewhere
like
yeah.
England, English people, the royal family, they ain't doing all that nonsense. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying, they come from real stuff, wars and thing. So therefore, it's like we have like a code in that, whereas Americans, yeah, like there's no code, like there's no culture. So that means they got
Anything
great
goes,
individuality, but it also means there's
Yeah.
no
Anything goes, bro.
there's no anything. goes.
Anything goes.
There's
bro.
certain like laws in this country that they're not actual laws and it doesn't need to be said, but people know you can't move a certain way as a content creator, a podcaster, a rapper, whatever you are. You just don't move a certain way. But they don't have that in the US. Bro.
Anything for clicks, innit?
Yeah, anything. They ain't got a Jamaican grandma to answer to. You know what I'm saying?
no.
That's
They probably do, but really truly don't care.
No,
They don't care. They say, fuck my granny.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
They don't care
You know
about
what I'm
that,
saying?
bro.
How can you, bro? They
When
don't have
I'm
no
hearing
respect.
grandparents, like elderly grandparents saying like the N word and that's when I said the countries it's different because you think anyone above the age of 50 in the UK that's black saying the N word.
Yeah, we could never have a Charleston White in the UK.
Nope. I rock with him though.
Oh yeah.
I
Big up Charleston White.
rock with
though,
him.
man.
I rock with him. But it's like
good.
it's a different culture over
I've
there.
seen.
Like their thing is lawless.
Seen.
Our thing
No,
is like,
100%.
so we rate in UK wise. Let's take it to UK.
Oh,
Oh, that one's-
a couple artists. I'm gonna have to put her out there. Cat Burns.
Oh yeah, I don't know much about her, but I know obviously that song.
She's just got this. It's just this authentic, like realness about her music.
Cat Burns. Which one is he? Which one's she, bro?
Black girl.
Pack up your shit and go.
Oh,
Yeah, that one there.
Goosebumps already, bro.
See what I'm saying?
Go.
Like she just, I feel
Hard
like
still.
she knows how to write music. I don't know if she's got writers with her and all that as well, but
That
like,
song there.
I love how British
Crazy.
it sounds.
Yeah.
It sounds
Yeah.
like a
Yes.
like
Yeah.
a cold countryside morning, fam.
yeah,
That's what that song sounds like. It was like them
But
country.
she's got her own sound in it, and this is
Yeah.
another thing I love. I was working on that for so long, trying to figure out what is my sound. I don't want to be making music and sounding like Tory Lanez or Chris Brown just because like they're my biggest idols. You know what I mean? It's
You
like
went to the concert.
say
Chris
again?
Brown. You went to-
No.
I was there still.
I ain't got that much money. Man.
How much was that?
Yeah, it was free fix. I'll just say that in it.
You know what I'm saying, bro?
Yeah, that's
Yeah, forget about that one there.
Yeah,
Not for now.
It's worth it though, man. We've spoken about this before, innit?
Yeah,
Just
it is,
investing
it is.
in your passion
It
is.
is. But yeah, no, Chris Brown. He's got his album coming out next week. I must be looking forward to that. But yeah, no. So Cat Burns, your rating. Do you listen to that Ed Sheeran and that?
A little bit,
Must
just
be-
a little bit.
Okay.
Not too much.
You listen to like Adele.
Yeah, I was very big on Sam Smith until
Come on,
he
my guy.
Yeah.
started doing Candy Shop and whatever it was doing there.
Yeah.
That's another thing. We can go into multiple topics.
I heard his next album's gonna be called Astaghfirullah.
No way, bro.
Ones I try and keep it the same.
No, bro. What is going on? Bro, in this world, bro.
No, that's offensive.
I hope that's a joke, innit?
That's absolutely.
Yeah, thank
Yo,
God, bro.
bro.
I'd have to pull up on it myself.
You mad?
No.
You'd have a whole community, bro. The whole world would turn on my man, fam.
Yeah, for real.
Oh
fam.
my
That's why whenever I
days.
talk about him, I say old. So you have to say old.
Yeah, no, I have to say, when he was doing the 007 soundtracks and them
Okay.
things there,
Yeah,
bro,
yeah,
it was
yeah.
cold.
So Sam Smith.
Cold.
Who else is like another UK? Do you like
I have to say iSong as well. iSong has to be put out
Oh,
there.
okay,
That I have
iSong.
to say because of the fact that he's one of the only R&B artists that is actually attempting to sing on drill. Like it's just hard, man. And he's got a way of maneuvering around it. I know he hasn't released many tracks, but
Yeah, I
like,
haven't heard much in recent.
either
so-
hoping to collaborate or see more from him, man, because he's got talent. I can't
Awesome.
lie.
Okay, that's cool. I'm trying to think of someone else. Do you know like Tiana Major 9? Do you know who that is? She's
No.
cool. She's like a UK singer.
Okay.
You know Any?
No.
Oh, there's some UK guys for.
Yeah, no. I'm gonna have to. You need to put me on.
Yeah,
still.
yeah,
I've been,
yeah,
I've been in my
yeah.
little corner. Do you know what I'm saying? Just making my things and that.
I know you're over the American with it. So okay, when it comes to like, what's
Yeah.
the female R&B artist that you're rated right now?
In the UK or just in general.
No, in US.
And okay, Kalani has to be number one. Has been number one for the last 10 years of my life. Scissor,
I saw her perform in Yam Carnival. I wasn't too impressed still.
nah.
Kalani.
Yeah, I wasn't too impressed.
I think for me, she will always be just up there.
people rate her though. So
Like she's just well put together, man.
I never really listened to her music. I can't
yeah.
lie.
Kalani. Who
Telling
else?
you,
Do you know
listen to it, bruv, you'll be hooked.
Snow Allegra?
lit,
I've never
man.
listened, bro. It's hard.
Snow Allegra.
Not a big fan.
Victoria Monet.
Not a big fan.
LMA.
LMA, yeah.
Yeah, LMA is
yeah.
cold.
I had a couple more in my head as well.
What about the older people like say Lauryn Hill, Mary J.
Dua
Blige?
Lipa's lit as well.
Okay.
Again, like just going into the dance side, Zara Larsson as well.
Yeah, she's sick. I can't lie, man.
Demi Lovato. Like there's loads of female artists that I rate, but for certain like aspects of their music. You get me?
I got one heart attack. That
Yeah, no,
good
Heart Attack,
business.
yeah.
Oh, Demi Lovato.
You made me.
I mean, I don't know what she's been doing since she ain't been releasing like that.
Yeah.
Dua Lipa, I find, is the new Demi Lovato of in that industry.
Oh, is it? Okay,
Yeah,
I must check it out.
I seen that Demi Lovato was smashing out tracks. I'm thinking, yo, this girl's on something else, bro. Like she was another
At
one,
one
and then
point she was everywhere.
she just stopped.
Yeah, but that's.
And then you got all these other artists like coming
dark
up and they're
arts.
releasing new tracks, and then they're getting like charting and all this, and it's like, all right, so where you at then? You know what I mean?
This guy's a man, man, you know. When he gets to where you're gonna get to,
I had high hopes, bro.
he's gonna be a dangerous man. he's holding back. I'm telling you, he's from saying I'm.
Listen. Sometimes you have to hold back, sometimes you don't, innit?
You know, but when he gets to the point where he doesn't, it's gonna be crazy.
I'm trying to think more artists than that now, because I had more artists in my brain.
Just quickly, would you man consider Georgia Smith R&B?
No, I think she's soul.
The line is so blurred nowadays, bro. I don't know.
But this is the thing, like these genres have been mixed so much, bro.
The lines are so blurred now.
I would say alternative.
I don't really know.
Alternative R&B is like.
Same place I kind of put Jerry. Not Jerry. Jerry, put my phone. Same place I kind of.
He was calling me as well, bro.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't call Odile R&B.
No, definitely not.
Yes, no.
Definitely not.
So
He's different, man.
But
I don't
Georgia
even know
has
how
some
you put it.
tunes
I wouldn't say
that
she's
would
R&B.
consider-
I don't think her bulk is R&B. A core of her sound is R&B. But by the way, side note, I do love that song with J Hus though.
on the new
Which one's
album.
That song's a nice body. That song's a banger.
Oh,
I don't really know. From what I've heard, it doesn't seem because On My Mind and that is not no R&B track. You
On
get
My
me?
Mind is not an R&B track.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. I don't think
yeah, I
it
was
I
gonna
don't think
say,
it is.
right,
bro.
an R&B
No,
track.
it isn't. But Lost and Found and them things there, like, is that?
You rock with Georgia Smith?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
She's alright still. I can't lie to you because you know this internet, well not even beef, like all this stuff that was going on, relationship drama and all this
Oh, yeah,
rubbish.
yeah.
Me, I was like, you know what? Yeah, when the songs was dropped. I don't even want to hear no rubbish about this person and that person and this rubbish, this toxicity or whatever. So I just stopped listening to certain artists
I know what you mean.
for a
It's
certain
all the
just because
nonsense
I was
attached
like,
to it.
whatever, man. Like,
Yeah, because it's true. Like, it's so hard. Me and H always say it's so hard to like find just stuff that's just music. So say if you type in hip hop on the news section on Google, it's gonna be so much stuff that's not to do with music.
yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
so and so got arrested. Rapper
Yeah.
got arrested. Or like rapper.
Rapper says this about this.
Yeah,
and-
It's just like, fam, this is I can't even find good code.
Yeah,
What do you,
different genre has that.
It's true.
yeah, what do you think about Central C?
Hard.
Hard, yeah.
One of the hardest rappers at the moment in the UK.
No, okay, I'll give you that.
Well, I'll say one of them because Dave has always been very highly rated by me. Because
Dave,
of
are you a
his,
Dave or J Hus?
always been a Dave. Lyricism for me, bro. It's about how
Okay.
deep you go, man. Like J Hus is, he's lit, bro. J Hus I rate for the fact that he's good at making songs. Again, because I'm a singer songwriter and I
Yeah.
started off making songs, writing songs. I'll always hold J Hus very highly. But I don't like the putting all the voodoo and all that out there. Do you know what I'm saying? Again, at the end of the day, I know a lot of people accept it. It's in culture and that as well. But for some people, it's not really. It's not a that. There's power in our words, man.
100%.
No, facts. So,
and,
what song of Days would you have loved to like been on, like as like a singing?
That's a good question.
Oh, do you know what? The name's gone out of my head. He's singing on this track. I know you probably know which song I'm talking
Leslie's
about.
Story.
Singing on it.
Yeah, Dave, he's singing on it.
The new thing.
No, old. Old. I won't even remember the
Wanna
name
Know?
of it now. No.
One more Drake remix.
No.
okay.
It's just literally the thing is I was thinking about this song yesterday as well. No, it's like a orange cover.
Wanna Know?
Let me have a look.
Is it
Oh,
Wanna Know?
Wanna know, like?
A month ago they didn't wanna know.
That's the one with Drake.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nah, it's not.
If it's
that
an
one.
orange cover, that's but no
I
word.
keep no words. It's
Oh.
no words.
I don't wanna dead no beat.
I don't want to dead no
Yeah,
beef.
yeah,
That's the one. No words. Yeah. Jeez,
Whenever I hear that song, I
stress
just
my
think of
head.
Dino, bro.
Mostack. Yeah.
I just think of Dino when I hear that song, bro.
What?
But I wanted to
Video of
take.
little Dino back in the day, bro.
era,
Like, he
fam.
still with his blazer.
Oh yeah. No, Dino's
Oh,
cold, man.
yeah.
High pitched voice singing that tune, man.
I wanted to take his verse though.
What days was?
Yeah.
What, self-made.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That bit there. I just feel like I just smash out, bro. But I haven't listened to a lot of his music recently as well. He's just been one that I've held highly for a while. Like since I started, like I was saying, when I started listening to more upbeat music and more, like he was just one of the ones that it was like, oh, this guy's got something to say, man. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I listen back and I'm like, yo, what? Mama said this way. Like this is crazy, bro. I never thought that you could be able to like, do you know what I'm saying? Back and forth, like it's just crazy, man. Honestly.
Oh, okay. That's what
Held
about
highly.
random with it? What's your thoughts on like Drake overtaking Michael Jackson? Does that mean in like number ones?
In what?
In number ones, not in notoriety, but in number ones, do you?
I don't think that means anything.
Yeah,
I'll be honest with you. I mean, I think it means nothing, bro.
Yeah, Michael
Nothing.
Jackson, you're not gonna get. I think
Like
kids
you can
don't
have number
understand.
ones, bro. It's so easy to be able to have your song put number one if you have the influence in the industry. Like, come on now,
He done
like,
it with none of that.
bro. Like none of that matters to me. Really and truly, it's about how many people you can move and bring into one place.
Oh, okay.
And Michael Jackson, he's one of the people in the history of music who's been able to do that constantly every single time he stepped on the stage.
Yeah, he has people fainting just by going standing up.
Yeah,
It's
man.
crazy.
Head down, head up. The gal had just done that, fam. It was
Yeah,
too hot in
so-
the room, fam. Open ceiling and that is too hot,
Yeah.
man.
So would you say that we asked Nicholas this as well? Would you rather like make music, be in the scene now or be in the scene back then? Like say like the
Oh,
90s.
back then.
90s.
Back then.
Okay.
Back like if I was born in the 90s, yeah, or if I was born in say the 70s or something, by the time I was in the 80s, I'm in or later on, I'm between the ages of 15 and 20 or whatever, bro. I'll be out on the streets do my instrument or whatever, singing. Like the times have changed now. Like that's the type of character I'm. See the way Justin Bieber started doing his music. Same thing, bro. Same exact. That is literally how I
Are
would
you one
be.
of those born in the wrong generation, man?
Yes, man. I'm an old soul G.
Okay. It's just gonna kill me.
No,
I'm supposed to-
My boys are having this chat on stream,
Just
innit?
gonna kill me.
I don't know, man.
No, it's a mad one because I had this conversation so many times. Because the thing is, a lot of people say that they find that they think I'm older than I am. I'm only 22, but I've had a lot of people that think I'm 25, 26. I'm thinking, where'd you get that from? I think it's just my speech, like the way that I speak to people.
Yeah, yeah.
Which again is good, but
But as you've had many experiences in different places. You've grown up, obviously, with
yeah.
the church and that, which a lot of people haven't in this generation, and that it's a different cloth to what we see now. So yeah, I can hear it when people say that.
it'll
Innit?
be
Like,
different. Yeah, so
Yeah, you experienced. You went from. You said you didn't even say this on camera, but you went from like southeast and southwest and to Wales and
to Wales, and back to
and-
Southampton now.
Yeah, like that's a lot of that's different stuff.
Yeah, no. I've been a traveller from day, innit? I think realising that where I was living, I was like,
What, an actual traveller?
I gotta go get it, man. Like, no, as in like I've been, I would just
you love-
travel,
yeah,
bro.
yeah,
Like, just love travelling. I'd find myself in Scotland, like Ireland, anywhere really.
I've been
Like,
Scotland once, so freezing.
yeah, it's alright out there, man. It is,
Freezing.
yeah. But I mean, Wales has always been that spot for me, well, family wise and that.
You haven't got like
My
an
family's
accent,
still in
though.
Wales.
Mum and dad, yes, well, all of them now. Yeah. My sister moved to Reading, but then she's back now. But
You haven't got like an accent though.
nah, you won't see that one come out.
You won't see that one come out. It won't come out in
You
the
don't
song.
see that one come out. It won't. It's a weird one because like my mum can switch it, put it on. She'll have patois one time. She'll have the someone
yes.
picks up the phone. Oh hello.
Yeah,
Speaking
no,
like type of thing. That's my
no,
mum. So that was the voice that she'd be putting on when she's speaking to the royal family and that. And then
He gets like that though.
you got the Welsh
Can't
one.
lie, he gets like that.
Yeah, sometimes you have to, bro. Like sometimes you have to. I find naturally sometimes with me as well. If it's to do with work, like I'll just end up.
Yeah. I think that's a good skill to have, man. You can't
Yeah.
be talking like to everyone like everyone's man. And that's
Yeah, that's true. Like, why can't she like, yo?
No,
It don't work, like, it don't
Guys,
work.
I like that, innit, bro.
It's like you're just messing up certain things for yourself.
100%.
Like, just learn some good speech, man.
That's good, man.
100%.
But yeah, I think we've come to a nice ending.
Already?
I'll get out of it soon. But yeah,
Enjoy too much.
thank
man.
you for coming, man. That was
Appreciate it.
was a good one still.
Do appreciate it, man.
Yeah, man. Shout out Young LJ. Shout out
For
the
real.
Vampire.
What's your
man.
socials, bro? What's-
Yeah.
Young LJ official store on Instagram. I see you there. I mean, I'm big on Snapchat and whatnot, but Instagram's one of the
Yeah.
places I'm gonna be posting and stuff.
I don't follow you. I'll give you a follow now. Yeah.
And then TikTok as well. I'm gonna
Yeah, I
be
see you,
getting
man, all active on TikTok, bro.
more active on.
Yeah, man. Shout out,
You know
big up you lot, man. You lot got a good thing going on, man. It's good to
Nah,
see.
for real.
Come on now.
Group
Try
of
it,
guys
man.
passionate
Shout
about
out, bro,
music.
everyone.
Yeah, shout out everyone, man. So
Yeah,
man.
yeah, TikTok Young LJ7 still. Yeah.
Shout out Jeremiah. Jeremiah, you'll be here soon, but you'll be here
Big
soon.
Jerry,
Yeah,
yeah,
man,
You'll
like,
be
that
here
one's a
soon.
long time coming,
We'll be here
bro.
soon, man.
Honestly.
We'll
That
be here
was a
soon,
long
man.
time
Actually, the
coming.
best folk.
We'll be here soon, but we'll
Too
have,
entertaining, fam.
we'll have Sugar that here soon, but we'll come
Nah,
down there.
literally. Shout out to him,
Shout
bro.
out
He tunes
him,
into the
man.
streams as well, man. Big up.
Yeah, man, make me, yeah, showing support and that. So yeah, big up him, man. Big up everyone. Yeah, so yeah, man, that's that.
Come on now. Appreciate it, man.
Yeah,
Catch
appreciate
you
it.
lot next week.
Yes.
Peace.
Peace out.